How to stop agreeing to everything. Agreeing with everything others do or say is one thing that almost many people do and continue doing so. Agreeing to things just to keep the peace is actually a trauma response. It's amusing, sometimes, when you think about the things people ask you to do versus what you actually want to do. While we don't want to let our friends or family down and we want to get ahead in our careers, it results in pressure to say yes to every request. When we do this, we're disrespecting our own boundaries. There could be many reasons for this. We might fear any token with others resulting from disagreement, or we've just learned by experience that people tend to like those who agree with them more than the others, therefore our unconscious mind leads us through this way. But whatever the reason is, we should carefully think about it first. What many don't realize is that agreeing to everything can have serious risks. Not only does it put a lot of pressure and stress, but it makes us more sick. Here's a slew of strategies to help you stop agreeing to everything. 1. Educate yourself. It's easy to go with people's opinions when you don't have one of your own, or you feel that yours is weak in comparison. Opinion is the sole mental possession we have that's entirely ours. People can advise, recommend and help, but if we believe something based on that advice, it's not truly from our heart. 2. Set your priorities. When you think about how you want to live your life, what exactly comes to mind? Do you see yourself traveling the world, writing a book, or building your own business? However you choose to live your life will most likely be determined by how you set your priorities. Knowing your priorities and values helps you put the brakes on people's unexpected requests. You know when you feel comfortable saying no or saying yes. Ask yourself, what are the most important things to me? Sometimes, though, it can be hard to figure this out when you're always in the fast lane and you start to lose focus on what you originally wanted in the first place. You must commit to making time for yourself and know your priorities. 3. Understand the consequences. Getting aware about the outcome and understanding the consequences of every decision you will make before saying yes to someone is a big factor to stop agreeing to everything. One thing you can count on about life is that all roads lead to our individual development. There will be lessons for us no matter what path we chose. Therefore, it is so important not to judge the decisions you make proper or improper, correct or incorrect. When asserting yourself, ask yourself, is it really worth it? It's probably not worth it to tell your boss about his annoying habit, but it is worth it to tell your friend that you can't do lunch because you're super busy. 4. Pause before you say or do anything. Most of the time this type of agreement happens so fast that you don't have time to think about it. When someone says anything, just stop. Think about what they said and what you think about it. Then you can respond. It doesn't matter if your pause is a little long in the beginning. It takes practice. 5. Set proactive boundaries. Knowing our limits or extent is another way to stop agreeing to everything. When we say boundaries, we generally think of what referred to as subsequent boundaries, responding to someone else's behavior with a clear assertion of what is, or is not, acceptable to us. We might feel threatened, angry, unsafe, overwhelmed, or triggered, and we respond accordingly. Proactive boundaries requires self-acceptance. We need to consider our own needs in order to accept ourselves. In doing so, we create an opportunity for others to be authentic and share their needs with us. Sometimes, both parties will be willing to meet the other's needs or find a manageable compromise. Sometimes, after we share our proactive boundaries, we may learn that our needs are not compatible with the needs of our new partner, friend, or colleague. 6. Use an empathic assertion. Using an empathic assertion is a way of wearing other people's shoes. It simply means letting the person know that you understand where they're coming from, but unfortunately, you can't help. People need to feel heard and understood, and this is a respectful way of asserting yourself and saying no. 7. Be prepared for any backlash. Some people don't like it when you don't agree with them. That's why it's important for you to have your own opinions and knowledge. You can offer them some facts, but be ready for them to act offended occasionally. Don't let it discourage you. Just smile and walk away. No decision in life can guarantee everlasting success, joy, comfort, or happiness. There are simply too many unknowns. The only guarantee in life is that you will grow from experiences. This means we can live fearless knowing that no matter what action we take, there will be important lessons to learn as a result, and one of this is learning to stop agreeing to everything in order to avoid any implications that will harm ourselves later on. Do you find yourself overextending and saying yes to everything? Tell us in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Give us a thumbs up, and hit that bell button to continually get updates from our channel.